panel, and we have some big stars and wonderful brains to speak with you. Larry Kudlow is here, Kellyanne Conway, Jessica Tarlov, and Trey Gowdy. Great to have all of you with us this evening. You know, Larry, let me start with you, if I may. When you look at this situation across the country, right? This Laken Riley, young woman, lost her life in Georgia. There's a bill that is being moved through the House to work to make the country safer, essentially, from the infusion of violent criminals who are carrying out the crimes like the one that was against her. How powerful do you think that story is for people as they look forward to this election?
I think it's an explosive story. I mean, I think the larger issue is an explosive issue and may become the most important issue, the border, ahead of the economy and inflation. Very good chance of that. I think at this particular moment in time, it could well be. I mean, it's showing up in some of the polls. I think the death of this beautiful young woman is an equally explosive issue and an infuriating issue, and one that has made many Americans angry who don't understand why, even at this point, nothing is done to close the border, okay? And I want to make a point. We've done the research on this. There are several congressional laws signed by prior presidents, going back to Bill Clinton, that gives any president the authority to stop people at the border and to deport criminals back to wherever they came from. And the fact that President Biden has been unable to do this, he has been unable to take any actions in the light of what has happened to this beautiful woman and many others also, is, to me, baffling, infuriating, and it has become an explosive issue. It has become the #1 issue. And, you know, Trump has a good record on this, a very good record on this. Biden undid this record. This is not going to go away anytime soon.
You both worked for the former president. Kellyanne, what do you look for tonight?
I think Trump has had as good a 3 or 4 day period as he has in a long time, beginning with the 4 consecutive polls from very different outlets over the weekend, all showing the dominance against Joe Biden head to head, but the real dominance on who do you trust to handle the issues and who has improved the economic situation of your family versus hurt it. For a sitting president, Joe Biden, to have only 18% of those polled saying that he has helped them financially is pretty remarkable. That means that there's tripartisan support. You've got majorities of Republicans, Democrats, and independents all saying it's either the same or in most cases it's hurt. Then on Monday, you have a unanimous Supreme Court decision. Then today, he's going to have a sweep of Super Tuesday. I think Trump looks unflappable and these swing states look unflippable. And I think it brings us to a couple of questions, which is when you look at all the poll results so far, people made up their mind last year. And that is pretty remarkable. You have people who have said from the beginning, if it's going to be Biden and Trump, I'm going to focus on that now the way he has focused on it. And it means that he's able to speak with general election parlance on most things, like the border. This is not Donald Trump 2015 elevating it into the national consciousness when it's mired in single digits. This is him saying, folks, 8.5 million people have just walked in. The fentanyl is the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds. 24,000 Chinese nationals. Who are they? What are they doing? Why are they here? The border has become a proxy for American voters who live thousands of miles away from the southern border, for the economy, for fairness, for sovereignty, and for security.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.